Hi there, it's Kevin with Gonro Games. Here with the elusive Talmage. Are you elusive? Is that the description we're going to give you?
I
The
mean,
Talmage. What do we have here?
Time Spiraled Remastered.
Time Spiral Remastered. First look at this. We're going to crack this open, and I don't like products going to waste. One of my pet peeves of why I've been so hesitant of doing box openings, I just think it's such a waste of product. Magic is to be drafted. It's to be drafted. I guess I should hate on what other people like. If you like just cracking booster packs to see what's in them, then go for it. But Time Spiral, this sucker is such a beautiful little box. It's meant to be drafted, so we're not going to make this one go to waste. We're actually going to two-player draft it. And we'll, three-player. I think Zach wants to play two. So we're going to three-player draft this, and I'm going to teach everyone how to do a three-player draft. What's called a pile draft. I think it's kind of fun. Of course, it's not the same as a regular draft. You're going to get a lot more cards, but not a lot more random cards. It almost feels in between a sealed and a draft because you don't quite get to pick a card. Like to pick the best card of a pack, you pick the best out of a pile, and hopefully there's something else good in it. We'll show it though. We'll get to that. Anyway, we have a Time Spiral Remastered. It's a remastered Time Spiral. It's a spiral that's been remastered. It's a reprint set, which is a terrible sign for all the people that are feeling like sealed products are going to be, the bee's knees going forward. Now even sealed products aren't on the reserve list. They have options of getting reprinted. I guess, still a regular Time Spiral box is aged and blah, blah, blah. But Time Spiral Remastered was basically the greatest hits from Time Spiral thrown in with some planar chaos and time shifted or not time shifted, that's the cards that were in there. What's the other one of that? Can't remember the other set that's in that block with Time Spiral. But anyway, they took on the greatest hits of it and threw it in a box. So this is even better than like that time period. So I'm expecting they're going to do this for many boxes going forward. They chose this one because Time Spiral was one of the harder ones to come by. And I know they also want to do this because when they reopen Grand Prix and other events, one of the most popular formats, that's why they did mystery booster packs, is what they call chaos drafts. And so they want old product for chaos drafts. They're incredibly popular. And if they're running out, like the Channel Fireballs and the Star City Games are really starting to run out of these older products, especially when crypto bros are willing to pay $700 for an old booster box thinking it's going to be, their retirement going forward. So I want to warn everyone, I know this isn't the finance channel, but I want to warn everyone for really investing in sealed products because these aren't things that are necessarily old. Even Time Spiral in the scope of collectibles isn't that old, isn't that rare, and it's easy, super stinking easy to reprint or have like an alternate like what they're doing here with the remastered that will affect the prices of those particular older products in the future. So anyway, that is enough of me lecturing everybody. Let's go ahead and get to the box opening as we've lost like half our viewers already. They just want to see the packs opened. Just want to see Kevin shut his mouth and open the packs. So we're gonna open some packs. I think Talmad's gonna grab one. I'm gonna grab one. We'll go through a couple of these packs right now, and kind of go through the commons. We got to do the smell test first. Ooh, they're oily, but not as oily as Commander Legends. Yeah, you can hear me sniffing them. Sniff that Dreamstalker. Speaking of Dreamstalker, that is one of my favorite cards in Pauper with a deck called Acid Trip. Really, really fun one. We need to get back to playing Pauper, Talmage.
Update all the Pauper decks.
Update all the Pauper decks and play some Acid Trip. If you really want to trigger your opponents, this is one of the most unfun decks to go against, which is the Dreamstalker. You basically flicker the Acid Trip, or return the Acid Trip back to your hand, and then rinse and repeat. You put on your opponent's lands. And pretty cool card. 1/5/2 is kind of cool with the toughness if you have any way to make the toughness become the power. All right, so we have an Empty the Warrens. That's another card that was good in Pauper, got banned. A decent little modern card in Storm Twitcheroo. The Spiketail Drakeling. This is also an old school card with a nice little counterspell attached to it. We have the Greenseeker. The Greenseeker is kind of cool too. Discard a card to search your library for basic land, reveal it and put in your hand. So, the power level of these commons are pretty good. Again, they took the greatest hits. They took like cards that mattered from all of the different. It's kind of the thing I had a problem with mystery booster boxes is all the fluff. There was so much fluff in mystery. You had all these vanilla creatures that just didn't make sense, like a random 3/3 dinosaur with no abilities in mystery booster packs. All right, so we have the Blightseeker. That's cool with the Rebel Clerics, being able to search for the Rebel cards. Kind of a cool strategy. There is a cool Pauper deck that actually utilizes the Blightseeker. This is one of the key cards in it. Evolutionary Charm, pretty cool card. Orcish Cannonade. The Duskwood Baloth has the Suspend ability, kind of cool card for draft. Manitai, that card was getting up there. And I believe it had the time shifted, or no, Planar Chaos, so it had that border. So this is the first time it's in this border. Chromatic Star, that one was a pretty pricey card at one point for Tron. And the Molten Slag Heap, these actually do have their place in budget commander lists with the Slag Heaps, the Riftmarked Knight. Protection from black, flanking, suspend 3. Last suspend counter is removed. You get a 2/2 black creature token with protection from white and haste. Kind of a cool little card there, as I don't know why I can't put these centered into the camera. The Fury Sliver, so Slivers, of course, coming back in this set, or I mean, that's where they were. And our rare is the Vesuvian Shapeshifter. So, again, another card that was getting a little bit pricey, I believe, for this one. And it's a clone ability with Morph. So, Morph Clone. And we have our first... of course, it has this card.
Rip.
Oh, not rip. Shut your mouth. Shut your dirty mouth, Palmage. You don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's not worth anything, but oh my God. This is one of my favorite cards ever printed, Epic Experiment. We owe a lot to this card. This was the card that, I don't know if this card was not printed, if this channel would exist, that I would exist. I think that it'd be like that Back to the Future episode, scene where the person starts fading out of the picture because their mom and dad don't do it. That's basically what happened if Epic Experiment was not printed. This was the card that started Rogue Deck Builder. This was the card that got the Brewer Juices juicing. I mean, yeah, I do have my origin story about someone calling me, have fun with my Rogue Deck, and that's what got the terminology. But we still needed a success story with as far as YouTube was concerned, and this was the card that made the channel go nuts. This is the first one I had thousands of views on, and it was the first one that I felt like I ever broke the meta. I ever like created a deck that actually could compete with the big boys and actually prove that brewing was an option. So Epic Experiment is always going to have a special place in my heart. I'm glad that this is our first pull as I go out of focus with the Epic Experiment. Really, really cool. Go back to Rogue Deck Builder, really old videos from the very first ones. The cringe there, how nervous I was doing videos and whatnot. And this is where it all began. So it's cool going back to Time Spiral and having this time shift and this beautiful gold artwork. All right, so that is a long ass pack for. We'll go better. I think we're just gonna. I guess we're gonna let Talmadge talk about stuff, get his perspective from a zoomer, filthy zoomer.
So here's Snapback.
So hold it, something like that. Kind of watch the screen. That's how you do it. Yeah, there you go. Snapback.
Two-headed Sliver. More slivers just coming back.
You can go a little bit lower.
Deadly Grub. Vanishing. I don't think I've ever played with that as a relevant mechanic. Strength in Numbers. Decent little pump spell.
Yeah, it's like better Might of Masses.
Yeah. Destroy target non-black creature. Just
got Madness though for 1.
I guess it's not strictly worse.
Yeah, this card's super cool in the Madness deck. Super cool with like a Basking Root Wall or a Wild Mongrel.
Massive Ghouls. So it just goes back to like.
So there's a filler card.
Yeah, what we were talking about. A 5/3 for 5. Infiltrator Ilkor. Shadow.
You ever played Shadow?
Look
at these zoomers. Look at these zoomers. They've never played with Shadow. Shadow can only be blocked by other creatures with Shadow. Like Shadow is like flying, but they can only block other they're in their own little realm basically.
So flanking, I don't think I played with that either. But that one's old, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what they do with Time Shifter. They brought back a lot of, or Time Spiral. They brought back a lot of old mechanics, and so flanking was a mechanic back in the day.
Do you think slivers will be popular in Commander now?
Well, they always have been. Where have you been?
Not playing
Talmadge
Commander.
does not play Commander. He is a filthy spike. So
Clockwork Hydra.
Stonecloaker, love that card. Love that card.
Ooh, that could be really cool in draft.
Yeah, well, it's really cool. Look at it. It has 2 relevant abilities. You enter the battlefield, you turn a creature you control to owner's hand, and then it can actually balance itself. And then it enters the battlefield, you can exile a card from a graveyard. So it's kind of got a good utility.
And flash and flying.
Yep.
So really relevant.
Yeah, very, very good. Like they thought the drawback of returning a creature is a drawback for giving it like a little bit higher of a curve, but that can actually be super, super good when returning things that either can be cast for free or want to get another ETB effect. I've played that card in Modern.
So Timebender.
Cool card in Pauper Deck has a cool card with that too, with removing time counters. Yep.
And then Theon of the Havenwood.
Yep, a fungus. So you're one of the fungus commanders.
And then
Vampire Hexmage. Cool little card. Lots of legacy decks with it.
Oh.
And a foil Greater Gargantuan, which just had some, modern decks with that card before. Yep, and we got a Saproling token. All right, so we'll go a little bit faster now and just kind of show you the rares. So we'll just kind of rifle through this time. We'll pick up a pack tune. We can kind of do it. We'll share half the screen here. So kind of go through these for you. At first, we'll do the commons, then I'll just switch to the uncommons.
Hey, there's reality assets.
Yep, to go so you could actually draft the deck. That's kind of cool. The deck can actually be drafted. I think that's how it was beforehand. With yeah, I got a little suspend. Yeah, Tom was asking, like, when we draft this, what are the themes? What are the themes? Well, it looks like suspend. There's a way to remove the counters. There's a lot of cool stuff. Plus, me and you are going to get a look of what's in our draft. Zach's going to have to go in blind. So he doesn't know what he's looking for. We're not going to tell him either because we don't like Zach.
Momentary blink, so there is ETB with...
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, you've got, like, the Reality Acid deck. That's one of the cards you actually do use in it, so...
Necrotic Sliver.
My first mythic is a Wheel of Fate. That card does have some modern playability. And Coalition Relic, that as well. That card was expensive at one point in time, too.
Isn't it mostly...
Oh, we got it. The most expensive card in the set, which is the Thoughtseize. We got that beautiful Bitter Blossom, or I guess fairy artwork, Thoughtseize in the old school. That is a beautiful card. Beautiful, beautiful card. We got the Paradox Lock. Yeah, give me that perfect fit. We don't want to mess that up. So we're going to throw that. Oh my gosh, feel that though, Talmage. That is a weird texture. It feels like a fake card with the texture. Wow. I don't know if anyone... Let's see if we can get some good light on that. That texture is weird. All right, we have a fake Thoughtseize that we just opened. Fake Thoughtseize going in the sleeve. Glad they send fake cards. It's a cool Goblin token.
Yeah.
Wheel of Fate was the other one. I guess we should kind of... That's what we'll do. Oh, I guess we're shuffling these anyway. But let's get out. We'll get our time shifted and our rares out, and then we can show them at the end of the video as we ramble on. So far, I mean, geez, our box value is already pretty good with that Thoughtseize. That's a pretty good hit. You can just throw the tokens out of here too, since we won't be shuffling those up. And yeah, so our next video will be showcasing kind of the draft. I don't know. Maybe we will. Maybe we'll get to it. We'll show you how to at least do it, and then kind of show what decks we built. All right. And this day is going to take forever unless we get going with it. So if that looks like there's a sliver, a Thallid strategy, Sunland, that's a good card. Good premier
nice
removal. Yep. Lots of sacrifice. There's got to be sacrifice and discard strategy too. Lots of those I've been seeing.
There's another one
Sacrifice here.
Discard again.
Look at those slivers. We got a
Another
lot of
momentary
slivers.
blink.
Pyromancer. Angel of Salvation. Flying Convoke. When it enters the battlefield, prevent the next 5 damage. It would be dealt this turn to any number of targets divided as you choose. So it's got flash too. Damnation. That's a good hit too. Yeah, yep. Getting more in the camera. Don't be afraid. Look, he doesn't want to play footsies with me or fingeries with me. Guess fingeries is the wrong thing to say. And we have the Sigil Empty Throne. Very, very... Ram of Ruins. That's beautiful, too. Show that sucker. That's a beautiful card. So there's our time shift card, the Ram of Ruins. And the Sigil of the Empty Throne. So I'm thinking the Time Spiral is going to age well. It's a fun set. It definitely has a lot of nostalgia. It's got everything going for it. The supply seems to be perfect. So I was able to get enough of these, but not crazy amounts. So that's going to age quite well for the set, too, unless they're hoarding a bunch on Amazon to sell there. We'll see, though. All right.
There's a lot of them with Shadow in this set.
Yep, Shadows will be a thing. Hey, Penumbra Spider, that's a great draft card. And we have... Shanghai a cool flashback card, too. Ancient Grud's a cool flashback card. Yep. Mystical Teachings is a great flashback card. Yeah, this is going to be a fun set. Smallpox. There's some cool cards in this, for sure. Ith High Arcanist. Vigilance on tap target attacking creature, prevent all combat damage that would be dealt this turn. A lot of preventing combat damage. Jeez. And Monastery Swissbear.
Is that the second most expensive one?
No. Oh. No. It was like the most expensive, like, common of... It was $9, I think. Beast Within, that was probably worth more. Yeah. And then I got a Rothy Trapper. And you got a Smallpox. Cool. I guess we should be keeping the foils. Yeah, I guess you are. You're doing things right. I'm not even keeping my rares. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm missing a rare somewhere. There it is. Of where I'm going with it. And putting that here. Oof, man, maybe these are smelling. All right, we'll have to pick up the pace a little bit. Now we can probably rifle through. Let's just go to the uncommons and above and see what we have. Talmage and I will kind of take a glance at this because we want to...
Think twice in Grape Shot.
Nice Sealed Primordial. Mechanic. That's cool. Yeah. Fathom Seer, that's a cool card too. Fathom Seer for he's playing and Popper in some decks.
Ooh,
That's a
Passing
cool
Flames.
Passing
too.
Flames, yeah.
They'll definitely be a
Even
little.
Riftwatch, that's a cool card too.
They'll definitely.
Man, this set's cool. Okay, I forget the haters. This is a cool set. This is a cool set. So we have a Delay, a Silversmith, a Basalt Gargoyle. You can show them comments, Talmish, but you don't have to with that pack. It's fine. I think we saw it. Hardwood Storyteller is a 2/3 whenever player casts it on creature spell. Is that opponents may draw a card. Oh, so it's cool for kind of commander too. But it does trigger off your stuff. I guess you don't have creatures though. It doesn't. Kind of cool tree folk. Oh man, I'm getting like nauseous from the smell of this Time Spiral.
Yeah.
Never mind, the stench is pretty high with this Time Spiral. They put like an extra coat, and we have the Dovin's Veto for our time shifted. So we can put the commons there. Boom. I guess I'm not really sorting these because we're just going to be drafting them anyway. But oh yeah. This is making me nauseous. This is a pretty big ink smell or oil smell, whatever you want to call it. Woo-wee! Hopefully that means they're not going to curl.
Simian Spirit Guide.
So far the foils are sitting flat. You got the ape?
Yeah.
It's got a little storm.
Firework Sliver. Skittering Monstrosity. Pools.
Fencer! You got the Perfect Nodes. That's a cool card. That saw a lot of playing. You should know that card for sideboard for Modern. A lot of switcheroo decks would run that, and like some Perfect Nodes. That was a Modern. Tell me, I thought you were like a pro Modern player.
Maybe it's just a different art.
Yeah. Bujuko Bog. That's another good one. Man, they chose some good cards for this time shifted. And you got a Rakdos. Like most of them are extremely playable. That's what I'll put these like time shifted monsters, Swiss Bear, Dovin's Veto, like all the commons we're getting. Oh, look, I actually had a relevant prayer. I almost threw this away as a token. There's the Summoner's Pact. Wasn't even looking. I was still gasming over that Bajuka Bog.
They do all look relevant, and they all look
really
nice.
Well, some of these are like the Sigil of Empty Throne is like a commander rare. Like it's, but these ones they chose for the common slot, holy tamale! They're good cards. All right, we're just scrolling through here. I guess everyone can kind of see here. Monarch's Liver, that was an expensive card at one point. You used to see playing in Modern, but now the power of Modern has just gone nuts, so it's not that great anymore. We have the Jin, Restore Balance. Yeah, you can actually do that full deck too with the Greater Gargon Restore Balance. You have the Pact of the Titan, so the packs are in here too.
That's pretty
And
cool.
Reclamation Sage. See what you're talking about? Teamer's Sentry, very good commander card. And Reclamation Sage is just a sweet commander card, and it actually does see play in Modern from time to time too if they're not using white and a Llanowar Elf token.
That's a nice foilie.
Yeah, cool little dust one. Yep. Alrighty. Might need to go get a gas mask for this. Should have brought my rock cutting mask. Woo-wee! Tell Zach to get a whiff of these. He loves smelling stuff. He loves smelling glue. So,
I don't think you're supposed to say that on camera.
oh, is that not appropriate? Where is Zach? Oh yeah, Zach's making stuff. He's making some more of these sweet playmats.
Darkheart Sliver.
Return to Dusk, great card.
Night Sliver.
Parasaur. I love this card.
Answer.
Look at this in draft 5 for 4. But you can only spend basic. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
I guess you haven't done this at all. These are like new cards for you.
They are.
Wow. We had the Kerkep. Creates a 0/1 red goblin. Only for 2 mana. That's pretty sweet.
This was a good commander, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's expensive.
Oh yeah.
It's expensive. That's what the one warning I have about this is like a lot of these cards are expensive because the supply was super low. And look at even a prized amalgam. The prize. Oh, Relentless Rats. So the reprint, that's not even really a reprint.
No.
Oh yeah, that's not going to kill the price of those. Are going to be expensive. Those are probably going to be super expensive. People want to get their entire deck of Relentless Rats.
It looks really nice too.
Yeah, it does. Oh, hey. Flagstone Strokeair. This was a expensive card at one point. You may have, I think I guess I should be sleeving these foils before they turn into Pringles. Before they make me sick. I'm not joking about this. When you guys get your Time Spiral boxes, woo-wee! Ventilation. Hopefully they don't curl. Again, so far they're sitting nice and flat. Actually, the quality on these is super. Look at these. Look how well these do shine. So far so good. So far so good. Let's hope they keep that. Man, we just opened up a Commander Legends pack, Collector Edition. Gray is gray, lines all through them. They pringled immediately. It is such a
all my foils for League are so curled.
Yeah, we can tell when you're gonna get them. Should make us switch them out. All right, it's gonna be a 9-hour video, but man, this is a fun box to open. I'm glad we did it.
Another Dreamstalker.
Look at Kevin get excited for once over Magic rather than being a Debbie Downer. Celestial Crusader. Love this card. Talmage.
Sand Blast.
And did they downshift this? This used to be a rare. Maybe it didn't. Pendlehaven Elder. Oh, it's another Summoner's Pact. And you get another Hermit. So there's 2 of those in there.
So
that one's beautiful.
Ooh,
Look at that Field of Ruin. That is a beautiful card. No foil this time. Just an ugly goblin.
That's okay.
That's okay?
I guess.
Talmage is into goblins.
Zach's into goblins.
Zach's into goblins. We bully Zach too much. He's gonna
kill somebody.
Yeah, hopefully it's not one of us. Hopefully we're gonna direct that attention at someone else. He must have a bad day at the post office or something. Confligate. That's a good dredge card, right? They still play under dredge, right? I don't think that hasn't been. Landor Mentor.
Anthem.
Magus of the Future.
Hey, Aven Mind Sensor.
That's a cool card. It's like a Teferi.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aven Mind Sensor. That was an expensive card at one point. Hey, look at that. Knight of the Reliquary.
That's a really cool Knight of the Reliquary.
That is a cool Knight of the Reliquary. Dreadhorde Arcanist. It just got banned in Legacy, but still a cool card.
It looks really nice.
Yeah, it does.
I think.
Is that our Talmage likes those? And no foil either for you?
No.
Talmage likes the
time shifted.
The time shifted. They're just prettier. I don't know why they need to have these modern borders. Go back to the classics. Do more of this. Those are pretty.
Another Snapback.
Snapback. Piracy Charm's a cool card too. Alright, so we have the Shaper Parasite, the Outrider in Core,
the Avenger,
Dread Return,
Street Wraith. Dang, I didn't even recognize it with that new art.
I didn't either with that. That's cool.
Yeah.
Street Wraith, Dread Return, and Mangara of the Corondor.
Oh, Safi.
Safi, yep.
We were just looking at that yesterday.
Grenzo. Grenzo's cool. Cool commander for sure.
Right.
Man, maybe we could do a league with this. There seems to be a lot of legendary creatures. It'd be expensive.
Yeah,
though.
There's like a couple in this.
Yeah, well, this pack had 2. Yep, this pack had 2. So oh, look, my foil's cool actually.
Be able to.
My foil is cool.
Do you know the profit?
Yeah, we'll profit that one. That's a good foil. I got one right here anyway.
Okay.
We are good. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful gem hide. All right, getting down to the wire here. Alrighty though, this has been a sweet box. A lot of cool cards. A lot of cool Dream Stalkers. I haven't seen as many acids. A lot of empty warnings too.
I've seen a couple.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so we got Delay.
Urza's Factory.
Silversmith.
Timebender.
Hivestone. Creatures you control are slivers in addition to their types with the Hivestone. Yep. Reiterate. That was an expensive card for a while. Oh, that's cute. That's nice cute too.
They all just look
Leyline.
nice, yeah. Is Leyline worth anything?
Of the Void. Well, it's reprinted in Core 2020 or Core 2021.
I think it's 2020.
Yeah, this is not Standard League right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. And a spider token, a black spider token. That almost looks like colorless. Kind of weird with the black there.
Oh yeah.
Penumbra. Hivestone goes there. All right. Oh, he tried to steal. Did you guys see that? Did you see that? He tried to yank my pack. Don't be yanking things in the store. Another momentary blink. Oh, I'm doing acid trip. Don't you dare try to steal that from me. For Necrotic Sliver, really good sliver. The Phantom Worm. Did you get a sliver? Which one was that? We know Zach's gonna go with slivers. So if I go,
I'll go Storm. I'll go Storm.
You go Storm. Okay.
I want to play Storm.
Pongify.
Nightshade Assassin.
Miragonda Petroglyph. Creatures with no abilities get +2/+2. This I played this before in a vanilla.
Eon Chronicler.
Chronicler? Yeah, it's a cool. It's actually a pretty sweet card. Dismember.
Hey, Itali.
Oh, Itali. Itali, my love. You beautiful girl.
Ooh.
Necrosis and Grip, that's actually pretty cool, too.
Nice
Dismember, that's kind of sweet.
Ooh.
Really dark on that, but that's cool. That's a sweet card. Focus there, camera. Yep. Uncommon slot's pretty good in this, too. A lot of cool cards in this. Itali. Yeah, there's plenty of
it seems really
legendary creatures in this.
Yeah.
I thought this supply's higher. Maybe we'll do it.
Ooh, another Grape Shot. Definitely going Storm.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can actually go, like...
That's at least 2. Oh, and a Tender.
Tendril, wrong one.
Wrong
You think
one,
of the tendrils, yeah, of agony.
Flaring yeah.
Storm Entity, though. Storm Entity.
Yeah.
It's a storm card.
Dormant Sliver. Char Rumbler.
Chalice.
Ooh.
Clock Cube is cool. What do you got? Intangible Virtue. That's the least expensive card in the set. But now that one's kind of a weird foil. That one's off
I didn't
for
know
sure.
these could be foiled.
Yeah.
It's only the border. It's not like the
But that's kind of how old school foils did look. Yeah, so those can be foiled.
I didn't know that.
Neither did I. Neither did I. That's a good one.
But I love
Night
Night of the Reliquary, so it works.
Yeah. Yeah, you can do like a land. You can do a Night deck too. That's 2 of them in here that we've got. Yeah, because Night, there's a lot of ways to kill lands. I've been noticing from this.
Yeah.
Seems like I was worried that this would be a crappy draft format, but it's based off of the whole block, and it seems like pretty good. And it seems like these time shifted cards do actually really. They like chose some that have some synergy. So this is sweet. This is sweet. All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh, why am I doing this slow? No one wants to see the commons.
I don't know.
We have the
Shivan Sand Mage.
Echo.
Enslave.
Yeah, there's a madness type strat. Ooh, Chroma's Memorial. That's pretty sweet.
Oh yeah. Sudden Spoiling.
Sudden Spoiling.
Split Second's a cool
Yeah,
mechanic
no, that's
too.
a sweet card. That's a really good
yeah.
commander card. And then Mystic Sanctuary.
Lingering Souls. That's a nice.
Dang, look at those dots on that Mystic Sanctuary. They really show up on this artwork. Yep. Dang! Alrighty. The Firelink Slither. We have the Skittering Monstrosity. Calciform Pools. Nether Trader. I love this in a Tesa deck. Cool card. Shriekmaw! Another good Tesa card. Because it evokes and then dies and gives you a spirit.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna build Tesa with this.
Rider Outlaw. It's a nice art
Assassin
form too. Ooh, Gemstone Caverns.
Yep. Cool. And your time shifted. Bloodbraid Elf! Hey, it's a Bloodbraid Elf. Works with your storm.
Yeah.
Unless you're going blue with it. I don't know which one you want to go, green or blue. Alright. So we have the Jeller. Cards in the graveyard lose all abilities. The Peregrine Drake. Or Peregrine Bird. Jaya. Back when, look at that, man. Shoo-wee. Can't do that art anymore.
Ooh, another Aven Mind Sensor.
Mind Sensor. Mystic Confluence. Love that card.
Boundless Commander.
No foil for me.
Ooh, Mirror Entity. And then a foil.
Mirror Entity's cool. Yeah, the Fathom Seer is kind of cool. All right, we're down to the last 2 packs, Talmage. I mean, the first pack still had the most expensive card in it with the Thoughtseize, so...
What's the next most expensive card in the set?
Probably your Foil Knight. Your Foil Knight might be more... Because if they're going to be 1 per box, those can be super rare.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We have... Oh, I thought it was a Flame Tongue Kavu. I'm like, that's a cool card.
Dang.
Flame Tongue, but it's Fire Main. That's cool. 2 and 4. That's like just as good. Stronghold Rats.
Outrider in the core.
Griffin Guide.
Was Dread Return always an uncommon?
Swarmyard. Yeah, I think so. Swarmyard. Disdainful Stroke.
A Sengriff.
Manifold Key. I mean, it's a good commander
think I
card.
have a
Oh,
foil.
I got a foil as well. Yep.
Night
Both
of the
kind
Holy
of crappy,
Nimbus.
but I mean they're all actually pretty cool. Both of them are pretty cool, but we got the
Just not
reckless.
value-wise.
So there you have it. Let's kind of show the time shifted. What we got? Some of your pile of time shifted. I mean, sweet cards though. That's really what you're getting out of this box. I mean, I love this Time Spiral. I think it's the best product we've had. I mean, Commander Legends was really good too. So we've had some good knock out of the park sets from Wizards. Whoever's over this department, kudos. Whoever's over like Standard, get fired already. But you know, we had some pretty good hits here for sure. Even the the commons that are the Bajuka Bog's beautiful.
Is that maybe I just haven't noticed, but has it always had that little tombstone? By
The tombstone for flashback for that set did.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't know
then.
if all flashbacks do. Someone correct me in the comment section.
So
but I know
there's a
for
little
fact
token
back then.
synergy too, at least.
Or wait, no. Maybe it didn't for Innistrad. Yeah, back when they did flashback in the
original?
Odyssey, it did though. Yeah, yep, they had that little tombstone.
It's a little token synergy. Maybe little artifacts too.
Yeah, just really cool cards. Like they've seen this Relentless Rat. I'm like, oh, they're reprinting it, but that is like a super ultra. This is basically a. I think every time shifted card is the equivalent of like. I mean, you get 1 per pack, but if you're looking for a specific one, it's like every 5 boxes will have one. I think is what we figured it out. But that was a pretty cool pull for the
Yeah.
Thoughtseize. Anyway, that is our video for the Time Spiral Remastered. Hopefully, if you're a patron, I can get you one. Like I said, it's not terrible numbers. Like not like Pokemon awful get 7 numbers. Like it's decent. So hopefully, I have enough of these to spread around. But not enough for mass amounts of people if you are a patron. So we are limiting this to 1 per patron. You can always go check out my Patreon at patreon.com/roguedeckbuilder. A little bit of a disclaimer though is there is like a line for new products. You have to kind of be on the waiting list for stuff. So don't be expecting to join the Patreon and be able to order like cases of Time Spiral, for example. You do have to get in the kind of the pecking order line. So anyway, there is our box for Time Spiral. Thanks, Talmadge, for joining us. We'll go ahead and show you how to do a draft in the next video. Thanks for watching.